Hello students of Standard 5, welcome to our next chapter, that is lesson 5, presentation software and its special effects. In our previous year we have already learnt about MS PowerPoint. MS PowerPoint is a very powerful tool to communicate our ideas and views. We can here make our presentation more attractive by adding text, diagrams, photos, chart, clip arts, sounds, colors, designs, animations and special effects. In the previous year we have already learnt about creating slides in PowerPoint, how to add text, how to add pictures in presentations. We know that there are two ways to create a presentation. One is through blank presentation, another one is through sample templates. So, built-in templates. What are these templates? Templates gives an initial foundation to build a presentation. It contains layout, colors, fonts, effects, background styles and even content. It is a pattern or blueprint of a slide or a group of slides that we save. How we will create a slide in built-in templates? First we will go to File, then New, then Available Templates and Theme section. There we will select Sample Templates. Then we will select from the displayed list, we will select what we want. Then we will click on Create button. The new presentations that will come to the screen. Enhancing the look of a presentation. In this portion we will see how we can make our presentation more effective. With the help of blank presentation, a new presentation is created. So remember this thing I have written in bold. So with the help of blank presentation, a new presentation is created. So how we will change the text of the text? We will click on Home tab, Font Group, then Font. This dialog box will come. In the font section, we can use this drop down arrow to select a font of our own choice. And in the size group, we can select which size we want to write. And in the color option here over, we can select the font color also. So these two icons are there, with the help of which we can increase and decrease the font size. To increase the font size, we will click on this one, and to decrease the font size, we will click here. To make it bold, we will write the text, then select it and click on B. Here you can see I have the picture over here. B stands for bold, I stands for italic and U stands for underline. And here one S is there, that stands for text shadow. So that will give a shadow effect to our text. One more very important item is there on the here, that is called as your Format Painter. What Format Painter does? Format Painter will copy the formatting of the text from one place to another, and it will not select and it will not copy the text. It will only copy the formatting of the text and paste it in the desired place. So how we will use this Format Painter? Format Painter stands for this brush. Home tab, Clipboard group, there we will see Format Painter. So we will first select the text, click on Format Painter, then we will go to the place where we want to use this Format Painter. Then comes specifying alignment. From our previous year we know that what is alignment. In MS Word also we have learnt about alignment. What is alignment? Alignment refers to the placement of the text. So there are two ways of alignment. One is vertical alignment, another is horizontal alignment. So what is this vertical alignment? Vertical alignment has three options, that is top, middle and bottom. So how we will use this vertical alignment? First we will select the text, then we will go to Home tab, then we will go to Paragraph group, and from this paragraph group we will get the options that we want. You can see here in the align text, here you will get the option that you want, top, middle, bottom, whichever option you want you can click here. Then horizontal alignment. Horizontal alignment has three ways in it, three options: align text left, center, align text right and justify. So first we will select the text, then go to Home tab of the paragraph group, then select the desired option. Align text left means the text will be aligned towards or set towards the left, and center means it will be middle of the slide. Align text right means it is inclined towards the right, and justify means both left and right are equal. You can see both left and right are equal. Justifies the alignment by adjusting the character spacing so the final text look aligned from both left and right. Both left and right will be aligned. Line spacing. So what is line spacing? Line spacing refers to the space between the lines of a paragraph. So how much line we want to leave between the paragraph, that can be decided in this line spacing options. So how we will use this line spacing option? First we will select the text, then click Home tab, paragraph group. From there we will select line spacing button, and here the line spacing button you will get the line spacing options. A list will appear. Here you can see 1.0, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3.0. All these are your how much space will be there between the lines of a paragraph. Applying themes. So first of all, what is theme? A theme is a set of pre-designed format that include text, layouts, background, color scheme that can be applied to a presentation. So it is a pre-designed format. Already the design has been done for us. We just have to apply it to our presentation. So how we will set this theme in a presentation? First we will go to the Design tab, then we will go to the Themes group. Then in the Themes group we will see this box coming. Then we will select the desired theme that we want, and the theme will be applied to our presentation. We can also select the theme type from the File tab, New, Themes option available in the Available Templates and Theme section. So about themes, two things we have to remember. It is a pre-designed format that we have to apply to our presentation, and it is present in the Design tab of the Themes group. Changing color scheme. In this portion, we will learn how to change the color scheme of the complete presentation or a single slide. The color of specific elements on a slide such as title and background can also be changed. So how we will do? We will go to the Design tab, then we will go to the Themes group. Then we will right click on the selected theme, then select the Set as Default Theme. We will select the color that we want. Then if we want it to apply to all the slides, we will click on Apply to All Slides. If we want to apply to the selected slide, then we will click on Apply to the selected slide. Changing background color. Here we can change the background color, pattern and texture of the slide. To change the background color, we will click on the Design tab, Background Group, then Background Style button, from which Format Background option will come. When we will click on that Format Background option, a Format Background dialog box will come that you can see here. So from here we can select any option that we want, either solid fill, picture from file and apply to all. All these three options are there. If we will click on solid fill option, we can get this color dialog box. If gradient fill, then there is picture, then there is pattern. We can choose anything of our choice. After that, we will, if we want all that to be applied, if we want to be applied to the whole presentation, then we will click on Apply to All button. So, how to inserting various objects in a slide. In this portion, we will learn about how to insert text box, insert word art, picture, clip art, chart in our presentation. So the first one is how to insert a text box. So what is a text box? Text box is a placeholder where we can enter and manipulate text. So how we will insert it? We will go to the Insert tab, Text Group, then we will select Text Box. So once this text box is selected, we will bring it to the place where we want to insert it, and this dotted box will come. In this dotted box, you can write the text that you want to write, then press Enter. If the text is long, the text box automatically adjusts and shifts the text to the next line, keeping the box area in view. Inserting word art. So first of all, what is word art? Word art is a feature to create special text effect in the presentation. With the help of word art, we can make the text curved, wavy, shadowed and apply 3D effects to the text. Now, how to insert word art in the text? To insert word art, we will go to the Insert tab, Text Group, then click on the word art button. After clicking on the word art button, you see to the first picture over here. You will get the list of options here. From this list, you will select any style of your choice. Then you will replace the text that you want to be changed. After that, you will go to the word art style group in the Format tab. Then you come to the second picture. From here you can select three options are there: text fill, text outline, text effect. You can use these three options to make your text look more better. Here you can change the outline, you can fill color in your text, and you can give effects to your text to look it more attractive. Inserting clip art. So, what is this clip art? Clip art are simple pictures and symbols made available to enhance the look of our presentation. These pictures are available for users to add to their documents. They are very informative. So how we will insert clip art? We will go to the Insert tab, then Image Group, then we will click on the clip art button. You will see here I have done. You will go to the Insert tab, then you will go to the clip art. First you will go to the Insert tab, then the Image Group, then you will click on the clip art button. After you click on the clip art button, you can see here, you come to this side, you will see one dialog box will come. In the type search word here, in the search box you will write the thing that you are searching for. Suppose you are searching for computer, or you are searching for cartoons or flowers. What do you want to write? You write there. Then you click on go button. At the side you can see there is one go button. You click on the go button. The list of the pictures related to it will come. After that you click on the insert button. Our clip art will be inserted in our presentation. Inserting shapes. So what are shapes? Shapes are drawing features that are inserted to make our presentation look beautiful. They are in the form of diagrams and graphics to make for our presentations. So how we, for example, like lines, rectangle, flowchart, basic shapes, block arrows are the shapes that are present in the shapes group. So how we will insert the shapes? We will go to the insert tab, then to the illustration group, then we will select shape. After selecting on shape, we can see the list of shapes that are available. At this point, we will see our mouse pointer will change to a plus sign. We can select any shape that we want and it will come to on our screen. We can also adjust the size of the selected text by putting the pointer on the sides and dragging it. If we want to remove any tag in any shape, we will just select and press the delete key. Inserting pictures. So pictures are added to our presentations to provide additional information on that topic in a better way. It also enhances the look and presentation capacity of the presentation. So how we will insert? We will go to the insert tab, then illustration group, then we will click on picture. Here this dialog box will come. From here you can select any picture of your choice, then click on insert. We can also format the image by selecting the desired option from the picture styles group of the format tab. After the picture is been inserted, we will go to the format tab, then we will click on the picture styles group and we can change the style of the picture. Inserting chart. So why this and what and why these charts are used? Chart is an effective way to display data in a graphical pictorial form where we have to compare between two things, where we have to show the relationships, value, trends. Where comparison comes, chart is the easier and best way. Charts also provides an accurate analysis of the information. So if you will see a chart, we can know what is happening. So at many times chart is being used for our good reference also. To insert a chart, first we will go to the insert tab, illustration group, then we will go to the chart. After here we will see different layout of charts are there. We will select any one, then click on OK. At this time what will happen, the insert chart dialog box will come in with your Microsoft Excel 2007. It will come in a split window. So whatever data or whatever information that we want to give, here one sample will be shown in this Excel sheet. You will change the data and automatically your data will be inserted in your chart. So here you can, after that after finishing your work, you close here. To close the data sheet, click on the close button of the title bar of the data sheet, or you can close here. After that your chart will be inserted in the place where you want it. There are few ways how we can format our chart also. We can also modify the layout. If you are not happy with the layout of the chart, you can also change the layout of the chart. So remember, in the chart area I have shown you, this one is the plot area, this one is the chart area. So we will be first changing the layout of the chart. To change the layout of the chart, we will go to the Design tab, then click on Chart Layout Group. In the Chart Layout Group, we will see different layouts will come. And here you can see, here in the top different layouts are there, and from here you can select any layout that you want. Changing background, color and pattern. We will right click on the plot area. After right clicking on the plot area, we will select Format Plot Area option. And in the Format Plot Area option, the dialog box will come. Here we can select of our choice. We can select the border style, border color, shadow effect according to our choice over here. If we want, we can also fill tab option is also there, where we can fill color in our chart. We can also, texture button is also there. We can require texture for our text. After doing everything, we will click on close button. Remember students, any formatting that has been taught you here is same way applied to your Microsoft Power 2007 also. Fill in the blanks. Flipping means to create a mirror image of the selected shape or object. Shapes is a drawing feature that helps in inserting different shapes into a slide. Text box is a placeholder where one can enter and manipulate the text. Bordered features help us to create special effects. Alignment refers to the placement of text on a slide. Chart is an effective way to display data in the graphical and pictorial form. The Ctrl P key combination is used to print the slides of a presentation. True. The clip art feature is used to add pictures in the slide. True. Font color option is present on the View tab. False. You cannot select more than one object at a time. False. Themes are set of pre-designed formats. True. A chart gets updated automatically with any change in data. True. Multiple choice. Clip art button is present on the Insert tab. Number 2. Which key helps you to select more than one shape at a time? Shift. Which shortcut key combination is used to duplicate the slides? Ctrl D. Which among the shortcut is used to open the font dialog box? Ctrl T. Which key is used to increase the font size? Ctrl plus Shift plus increase symbol to increase the font size. Fill in the blanks. True, false, multiple choice you have to do in your book with the help of pencil. Don't use pen in your book. Then answer the following. You have to copy it down in your classwork copy. What are the benefits of using charts in a presentation? The benefits of using charts are it makes easier to show comparisons, growth, relationship among values and trends in data. It provides accurate analysis of data. Define the term clip art. How can you add a clip art in a presentation? Clip arts are simple pictures and symbol mats available for computer users to add to their documents. To insert clip art, Insert tab, Image group, Clip art button. In the search for text box, type the clip arts you are searching for. Briefly explain the word art feature. The word art features helps us to create a special text effect. It gives us unique look to the text. Here we can make the text curved, wavy, shadowed and apply 3D effects, etc. How will you rearrange the slides in a presentation? To rearrange the slides in a presentation, go to View tab, Slide Sorter View button. Then select the slides to be moved, drag it to the new location. Which option enables you to change the background color of the slide? Format Background option of the Background Style button enables us to change the background color of the slide. Define the term alignment. How many ways an alignment can be set? Alignment refers to the placement of text on a slide. There are two ways of alignment: vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. Thank you for watching the videos. Hope you all enjoyed it.